Ashley, you're chasing squirrels. What do you got?
Well, a woman from Howell, New Jersey is being sued for rescuing 2 baby squirrels after their mother abandoned them while all 3 were in her care.
To your left, you can see where there's the only squirrel nest, right there.
Now, I spoke with Maria Vaccarella, and she named the 2 cute little creatures George and Lola, and she says she went out on a limb and thought she was just doing the right thing.
It was a lot of work. It was actually, it's like having a newborn baby. Feedings every 2 hours. But you know what? We didn't want them to die. So we saved their life.
She was so excited by these little guys that she did what most of us would do and put it up on social media to share with her friends and family members about George and Lola and what their updates, how they're doing.
George, that wasn't nice. Don't throw your nuts around. Oh, George!
Well, I posted them since they were born on Facebook. And everybody, when I tell you, everybody looked forward to seeing their morning video or morning thing with George and Lola. So, you know, I didn't think there was any problems at the time. I actually never even knew it was illegal to have a squirrel.
Vaccarella says she never intended to keep these squirrels as pets, but then all of a sudden come Halloween, 2 officers from New Jersey Fish and Wildlife are knocking on her door.
They said, we saw a picture on Facebook. Do you have a squirrel? They thought I had 1 squirrel, and I said yes.
So Vaccarella says she handed over George and Lola. She even gave the officers her cage so that they could transport the little guys, and then she receives a complaint in the mail. She's summoned to court. We're talking about $100 to $500 fine.
I'm guilty of what? Guilty of saving a life, and like I said, whether it's a human or an animal, it's still a life, and I'm not pleading guilty. I'm gonna fight it.
What is illegal? You can't keep a squirrel as a pet? Like, what law did she break?
She was charged with unauthorized use of wildlife.
Wow.
What is that? These are squirrels. They're meant to live in the wild. I mean, squirrels have a whole mechanism for surviving. They love wooded areas. They build underground tunnels so they can survive the winter. I mean, who is she to decide that they need to be jailed and put in her house?
First of all, how is that even a law?
And also,
right?
they were born literally in her house because their mother fell from a tree. And so it wasn't one of those situations where...
Wait, let me go back. She took the pregnant squirrel in?
Yeah, she took the pregnant squirrel.
See, that was wrong right there.
Is she a squirrel midwife? Was she expecting to deliver these squirrels? I mean, who does this woman think she is? I'm outraged by this woman.
And I will be chasing her down in court tomorrow to see what happens.
She wouldn't have been punished if she took a shovel and hit him over the head with it. But she's in trouble for caring for them. There's just something inherently squirrely about that law.
Oh.